creepy people? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing another unboxing of our horror pack. This is for the month of February 2018 and I am so excited to be unboxing this for you guys. Now, in my last month's video of my horror pack unboxing, I did a little review of all of the movies from the past month, so I figured we could kind of stick with that tradition here on my channel. Now, if you have not seen my last horror pack, then you can go ahead and click on that video, which I will have linked up in the corner. Or if you don't have a care at all about what I thought of last month's movies, I will have a timestamp in the description box where we start the unboxing of all the new movies. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So last month we received, again, 4 different Blu-rays, and they were The Lazarus Effect, which you guys know I absolutely love, and then we received 3 other ones, which I have right here. Now, again, before I get started, if any of you have no idea what Horror Pack is, it is basically a monthly subscription service where every month you receive 4 new DVDs or 4 new Blu-rays, and they are all horror movie genre related. I will have their link down in the description box if you guys want to know more about it and pricing and all that good stuff and where they ship. Everything is on their website, just be sure to go ahead and check them out. I'm going to just go through and review each of the movies that I watched from the last month. Now, the very first one that I wanted to review was the Horror Pack Limited Edition Blu-ray, and that was Volumes of Blood. Now, the last one that we got, that was Plank Face. I absolutely hated that one, and so when I received this one, I had a lot of hope for it. I figured maybe this one would be a little bit better, but to my disappointment, this movie was absolutely awful. It was very low budget. The acting was absolutely horrible. What it describes on the back sounds really good to me, but it was nothing like that at all. It couldn't keep my attention. It just wasn't very good. So that's just my own little thought and opinion on it. I don't know, I just wasn't that crazy about it, unfortunately, which really sucks because I really wanted to like it, but I don't know, I just couldn't get into it. It wasn't that scary. It was just very cheesy to me, so this one was a pass. Now, the 4th movie I don't have with me because that was The Lazarus Effect, and you guys already know that I absolutely love that movie, so really nothing to review there because you guys know I love it. So the next one is The Apparition, and this is with Ashley Greene. Now, a lot of you in the comments told me that this movie was not very good and don't even waste your time watching it. Out of all of them, this one was actually pretty good. I really did like it. I liked the concept of it. I liked the paranormal of it. The only couple things that I didn't like about it is, one, the ending wasn't very good to me. It wasn't very like, whoa, what? It was just kind of like, eh. They could have done better. And another thing I didn't really like about it is you don't really see a whole lot, if you know what I mean. Like I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like, if it's a ghost movie, like, show me ghosts. If it's a demon movie, like, show me some demons. Like, you know what I'm saying? This one was more of like a poltergeisty type feel. Other than that, I did really like the movie. Ashley Greene is phenomenal in it. She looks absolutely beautiful. Her boyfriend in this movie, who is that? Sebastian Stan. He is a good-looking man. Like, holy shit. If I could just get my hands on that. I didn't mind the movie. I will keep it just because I will probably watch it again in the future. It's not worth donating to me, so I don't know. I really like this movie. And then the very last movie that I want to review from last month's horror pack is, of course, the Resident Evil Afterlife movies. Now, you guys were telling me, I believe this is the 4th Resident Evil movie, not 100% sure, and like I said in the last horror pack unboxing, I've never seen the Resident Evil movies, and everyone was telling me to start from the very beginning, so I did turn on the first Resident Evil movie, and turns out I've already seen the first one, so after watching about halfway through that one, I just skipped to the 4th one, and honestly, you guys, I am not a Resident Evil movie fan at all. This movie was extremely boring to me. The storyline was just typical stupid, and I kid you not, like this, I guess this is supposed to be like a zombie, you know, type movie, whatever, and it took, and I timed it, it took 38 minutes into this movie before I saw anything that looked even close to a zombie. Like, this movie, it was extremely slow, was not a fan of it at all. So the Resident Evil movies, just really not my taste, just something I'm just not into. So I'm sorry to those of you who really do enjoy these movies, but for me, hard pass. So basically the verdict is I liked half the movies and I didn't like the other half. So hopefully this month we will have to see what we get in here. Again, I have absolutely no idea what's going to be in here. So I'm just going to cut it on open and open her up and see what we got cooking in here. So, as per usual, we have our little white bubble wrapped thing right here and our empty box. So I'm just going to throw that down over there. Okay, so then we have the 4 movies, as you can see right there. And I'm just I have no idea what they are, and I'm just going to pick one by one and see what we got. So I'm going to pick the second one, which is something that has written right on the top. What the heck is this? Okay, so the very first one that we got is a Total Terror double feature, and it is A Brush with Death and Harvest of Fear. So here is what the cover of this one looks like. The first one, like I said, is called A Brush with Death, and on the back it says, a group of cheerleaders take a trip to an old farmhouse for a weekend to stay in the country. After hearing tales of a family being slaughtered at the home by the son 30 years ago, the 5 young women learn a terrible secret about the killings. It appears the son has now grown up and his depravity, I can't fucking read it all, has grown too. So basically it's about a house that a family was murdered in, and the son did it, and these girls go and stay at that house. It kind of sounds like an old-fashioned slasher movie, so that could be pretty good, hopefully. I have hopes for it. It was made in 2006. And then the next movie that's in here is called Harvest of Fear. And on the back of this one it says, the Harvest Festival in Devil's Lake is the setting for a string of murders that mimic those from 20 years ago. A group of college girls find themselves involved in the investigation. With the killer's body count rising, the students race to find the killer before he finds them. So again, it just kind of sounds like another typical like slasher movie, but I am a huge like slasher movie lover. Like, one of my all-time favorite movies to watch is the Slumber Party Massacre from like the 70s. Like that movie is seriously so good. So I do enjoy a good like old cheesy slasher movie every once in a while. So I'm really curious to see how I will like these. Again, it is not a horror pack exclusive, so I do have high hopes for this one, and I hope it's not going to be a complete and total disaster. So yeah, I will have to watch this one and let you guys know what I think of it next month. Alright, so moving on, we have 3 movies left, and I'm going to take the one on top. And this one is, this one is the Chernobyl Diaries, Experience the Fallout. So this one I actually really wanted to go see in theaters when it came out. When was this even made? This came out in 2012, and I remember seeing the trailer for it and how badly I wanted to go see it, but I've never actually seen the entire thing. So that makes me really super excited. So I can't wait to watch this. I guess basically the gist of this movie is it's supposed to be like another kind of paranormal type thing. And the guy who did this is the creator of Paranormal Activity as well. So that's just what the front of it looks like. The front of it says, 10 years ago, the Ukrainian government let tourists visit the area around Chernobyl. They said it was safe. It wasn't. So yeah, really excited to see this. It doesn't actually tell me anything on the back, so I can't give you like a full rundown of what this movie is going to be about, but I will let you know next month what I think of it and, you know, how it was for me and how I liked it, you know, all that good stuff. So that's actually really exciting. So far, both of these movies I have not seen. So again, that's another really good thing now that we don't have to have repeats all the time. Alright, so we have 2 movies left, and I'm going to pick the one on top, and this one is... Alright guys, so the next one we got is another Horror Pack limited edition Blu-ray, and this one is called Dead Hooker in a Trunk. No, I'm not kidding. Like, that's literally what it says right there. Again, I'm not gonna lie, I'm extremely nervous for this movie because the last 2 Horror Pack limited edition Blu-rays that we got just have not been very good at all. So far, the only one that I've actually liked was from the very first Horror Pack that I did, and that was that Stranger Things, all those like short stories. So I don't know, guys, I'm a little nervous to watch this one. According to Eli Roth, it's fucking awesome. That's literally what it says right on top right here. So I don't know, we'll have to see how this one goes, but on the back it says, 4 friends set out on an everyday errand and end up in a fight for their lives when they discover the body of a dead hooker in their trunk. Led by sexy, impulsive, badass, her distant twin sister, Geek, their Bible-thumping friend, Goaty, Two Shoes, and chaotic rock star pal, Junkie, the group must put aside their differences to dispose of the body as they face off against a persistent police, a sleazy motel manager, chainsaw-wielding triads, and a brutal serial killer. All the while, they are followed by the mysterious cowboy pimp who wants to claim the corpse for his own. The fuck? Identical twin sisters Jen and Sylvia Saska wrote, directed, and produced this exploitation horror thrill ride, filled with gunfights, extreme violence, blood, guts, and gore. Okay, so I didn't make any of that up. It's literally right here on the back in color. I guess I will have to watch this and let you guys know what I think of it, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous for this one for sure, so, but I will watch it. I promise I'll watch it all the way through, and I will report back next month and let you guys know what I think of it. Alright, and it is finally time to take out the very last movie. Let's hope this one is a good one. What the heck? Okay, so I just showed you guys this one, and I kid you not, there's nothing else in here. I pulled out the last one. It's a duplicate. Like, I literally have two of them. One of the hints that Horror Pack let out for this month, let me get it up because I'm really excited. It was supposed to be an 80s Oscar-winning horror film that I was supposed to get. Now I have two dead hookers in the trunk, not just one, two of them. You know, I understand things like that happen. Yeah, guys, that's everything that I have for this month's Horror Pack unboxing. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have seen any of these movies, make sure to go down in the comments and let me know. I would greatly appreciate it. But as always, I will see you guys very, very soon in my next video. I love you guys.